What's up, guys? I just thought it's been a long time coming since I've kind of said anything and talked about what's going on in my life, what's going on at work, what's going on in Japan, what's going on with my thoughts on the world or whatever. And, I don't really usually do this kind of stuff. I try to kind of keep my opinions of the world and my personal stuff out of the public arena, per se. But why not? I think I'm just a little tiny little voice in the big void of the quagmire of what is my sphere. But let's start with just my health first, I guess. I think the last time I did a blog I was going through a lot of treatments and I gained a lot of weight. But I think I've turned things around. I've lost almost 20 kilos. Turned into a fitness fanatic, and I'm working on getting a six-pack. If that's a good thing to say, but yeah, that's my goal at the moment in life. The main reason I wanted to lose weight, well, what caused me to gain weight was the fact that I was taking a high dose of steroids, not anabolic steroids, guys thinking I'm that much of a gym maniac, but more what's the name for it, but steroids that to do with cortisol, which stops your immune function basically. So naturally, when you're stressed, your body produces cortisol, so your immune response is reduced. I was taking artificial cortisol to stop my immune system overreacting, which is my condition, which is sarcoidosis, which kind of the condition causes my body to attack itself by its own immune system. And I was on a high dose because I almost went blind. Yeah, true fact, I almost went blind. So I went through kind of a lot physically. It was a big, it caused a lot, because you're basically making your body stressed. You're making your body artificially stressed with cortisol. So I was very kind of pent up and stuff. And I gained a lot of weight as well, because it causes your body to store fat and stuff. So I got to the heaviest I've ever been, which is 98 kilos. And the turning point was I was gradually, they were weaning me off the cortisol steroids, and what happened was I initially lost weight, but I thought, it's fine, and everything was dandy. But I kept seeing the kidney doctor, and the kidney doctor was saying to me, you need to be careful, you need to get back down, because I was still in obese, my BMI was still in the obese kind of area, and I thought I was doing okay. But every month, every 2 weeks, I was seeing the kidney doctor, and I was just confused why. And it's Japan, they're doing the best they can to try tell you what's happening with your body in the best English they've got. So I just thought, I'm going to ask them straight, what's going on with my kidneys and stuff. And they basically said, my kidneys are failing, they're below normal functional levels, and if I don't, if it doesn't improve, I can have kidney failure. And they told me straight up, and I was just shocked. I just couldn't believe what they said. So from that day on, I thought, I'm gonna make a complete turnaround. I thought, I'm going to lose the weight. I'm gonna do it. So I just was on a journey of just losing weight. I kind of went extreme. I thought, okay, I'm going to fast. So I started doing fasting. I started doing intermittent fasting. I started trying all sorts of ways to change my diet. And there was lots of trial and error. But I finally found something that kind of worked. I just kind of limit my calories. I kind of eat what I want, but just limit what I kind of eat. I was going to a gym anyway, but I started to kind of be a bit more strategic. I can't say that. I planned more to use the gym more effectively. But it's mostly diet that's really helped me, and I've improved a lot. I think I've done really well. So yeah, that's going on with my health at the moment. At work, what's going on with my work? I'm still a teacher rep, but there was loads of stuff going on with that. God, I'll just be honest. Like, there was a racist incident at my work. A guy basically used the N-bomb and the P-bomb for, Asian Pakistani people, and this guy was basically trying to school me on what black culture is and how he thinks black culture should be and stuff like that. It's a long story, but I had to deal with that for a long time, but I finally got past that, and now I think I'm gradually becoming, getting more settled. I think when I turned 40, I think that's when things really kind of turned around for me, my way of thinking about my life and stuff. I really kind of focused on myself. I think that was the only thing that I really kind of cared about. I've been kind of all over the place. I've been on other people's podcasts. Shout out to Icy Fit. There's loads of stuff going on. I mean, I don't know why I even came on today. I just thought I'd explain something that's kind of just happened to me today, and how I've got here, and certain things that have happened to me, and how I feel about it. And I think the main thing I wanted to talk about today was how through this journey I've gone through, I've realized to become authentic, like really authentic to myself, really brutally honest about anything. I don't really give a damn about, well, I do give a damn about people's feelings and their opinions and stuff like that, but I won't sacrifice my own. And if I do feel something's wrong, I will shout it out. And on that, I've become kind of unapologetically black. and this is from my own past as well. I mean, I grew up in a black household. If you want to know a secret about me, I was part of the Nation of Islam. My father joined the Nation of Islam, and I've had a upbringing with them, as well as my family into black history and in a black community within England, Huddersfield. So in Japan, in a workplace where it's predominantly white and Japanese, obviously, I used to in the past kind of keep it to myself for a long time. I didn't want to upset people with my views, because I think for a black man to be authentic, for a black man to be honest about his views is a dangerous thing. I think it ruffles a lot of feathers, especially a black heterosexual man. And I used to be kind of a little bit afraid to share my opinions. There's just sometimes when I've shared my opinions about politics. One time when what's his name, the President Trump was going to be in the election a couple of years back, before COVID or during COVID, and I thought COVID was better than Biden, and I just come out of hospital, and I forgot how the office was. You can't really say your opinion. And I just kind of just were talking about politics, and I just said my opinion. I think Trump is better because I think Biden is pandering to the black vote, and his comments saying about you don't vote for his party, you're not black. I thought that was a disgusting thing to say, and I felt like Trump was more genuine. He's not he's not, obviously he's doing these things for himself, but anyway, that was my opinion, and I got called out for it. Like someone complained, even though I'm not American, someone complained about it, and it made me kind of stand back a bit and think, yikes, like, is this the kind of world we live in, that we can't really express ourselves? And it made me kind of regress back and not express myself. But I think things grew and grew more, and after like the racist incident I had where someone was trying to impose their views on me about my own culture, I don't know, and with my health and everything like that, I felt that I no longer could continue in this way of holding things back. And I think it's helped me tremendously to help me develop as a person, and to help articulate my thoughts better, by practicing, by expressing yourself, no matter if it's not don't come out in the right way, but at least you practice in the real world rather than keeping it within your head. And I would recommend everyone should do that. And I think this has freed me from a lot of self-imposed obligations. I felt I've left a lot of things behind that I thought I had to do for other people, just to be part of a group. For example, I left the union at my work because I just felt, one part, I think they disrespected me. Like, my main thing is respect. At least have some kind of respect, and people were very disrespectful, quite rude, to be honest. And also, it wasn't my principles and values. It's one of the reasons why I left. For example, I feel the union at my work should work in tandem with the management rather than antagonistically, but it's it's people have different opinions, and the leaders or whoever have their opinions too. This kind of moves on to how I express myself with black issues, and with my identity as a black person, and as just a person in general, with my own unique views and stuff. And I feel like I've changed a lot, and with this change you leave a lot of people behind. I think that's part of just getting older, and growing and finding yourself authentically as a person. Not everyone's going to come with you, not everyone's going to be there as you grow. Some people are there for a reason, or a season, or a lifetime. And where did I get that from? Avances? But yeah, it's been a kind of eventful journey for me, a growth period. And it's just got to the point now where I am uncompromising. I think that's what the point I'm getting to. I will listen to your point of view. I will listen to your perspective, but it doesn't mean you should deny mine and my view. And if I am open to debate, I've always been open to debate and discussion, and I don't think people have to agree, but as long as a topic is explored honestly, with facts, with data, and with opinion, and you don't have to agree with that. It doesn't mean you're right either, or it doesn't mean I'm right too, but as long as the topic is discussed, and I think that's lost in our today's age, and I want to be a beacon of that. I want to to express that within my lexicon, with my how I feel. So I don't know what this was about. I just wanted to try this, see how it sounds. I know my channel's small, but any of my subscribers, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'll try and be a bit more structured next time. But maybe leave some comments. Just let me know what topics you would like me to talk about. You know, racial issues, living in Japan, gaming, whatever. But thank you for listening, and I hope this was interesting for all of you. Thank you.